catch that. I thought it was coming.
Right, hang on, we're on YouTube.
Is he taking that feed then?
All right, Panther fans watching on YouTube, we just started our stream here. We're struggling with might be struggling with an internet connection. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how much buffering there is on this. But the game is just underway. Browning leads 4-2. As the Panthers there hit a free throw to make it 4-3. Just a minute and a half into this game, Panthers trail by 1. Okay, if you want to go off that, I hear you in the background pretty good. Okay, I'll see you. Yeah, latency check, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, our YouTube listeners are listening to us speaking with the radio station right now as Browning just hits a shot to make it 6-3. Browning on top 2 minutes into this game. Christensen with it now gets it out to Hohenstein in the corner. Shot good from the Panthers. Kaya Hohenstein there makes it a 1-point game. Panthers trail by 1.
Yeah, it looks to be an equally matched game. Coach Sarah Fowler thought, Nate, that this is a great match, first-round matchup for him.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we are. Go ahead. We're going to go 30 seconds. We're on. The game is underway. We're a little late getting started. Yeah. Can you do that? Okay, I'll start my clock here. Apologize, listeners on Panther Live. We're going to do a quick bring in on our radio station. Yep. Okay, I'm ready to go. Go ahead and let me know when you start the intro. Three-pointer, Kaya Hohenstein, good. Panthers take the lead 8-7. Okay, thanks, Ed. See ya. Browning with you here on offense on the wing. Apologize for some of the technical issues you've had. We are underway. 3 minutes into this game. Panthers are up by 1. Gabby Weber with the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Bailey Christensen. Now Kaya Hohenstein for 3 is good.
Kaya Hohenstein for 3.
All right, welcome, listeners on 93.7 here from Expo Park in Great Falls. Apologize for our late start. We are about 3.5 minutes underway here as it took us a minute to get set up. A couple technical issues. The Panthers right now leading the Browning Indians 11-7. Turnover there, but joining me is Andy Demjanovic on this broadcast as usual.
Yeah, good to be here, Nate. And Coach Fowler talked about in pregame that this is a great matchup for them, and they're up 4 already. Browning's a solid team. It's not a typical team that maybe in this passion where they like to press and get up the floor. They're a little bit more half court as compared to a hardened team. So Belgrade doing a great job so far in the zone and has done very well offensively off to a great start. 11 points here in the first quarter with 4 minutes to go. And great defensive stop there by Belgrade. Browning airballs the basketball, so out of bounds, Belgrade will attain possession here, up 11-7, 4:05 to go on the Lincoln and RV scoreboard.
So Panthers here with the ball. Ashley Senden in the corner. Gets it out to Hannah Gee. Jump shot on the way. No good. Rebound inside. Kaya Hohenstein going for it, and it's bumped out of bounds by Browning. So it'll be Panther basketball under the Browning basket here. Is Ashley Senden. No, they changed their mind. They're actually going to give this ball. They're going to award it to Browning, say that Kaya Hohenstein was the last to touch it. So here, Browning with the ball. This is Olivia Hall controlling it up top. Hall looking to get it inside, guarded by Weber. Now gets it out on the wing to Jordan. Back to Hall. 3:35 to go first quarter. Panthers lead it 11-7. Three-pointer on the way from Browning's good. Making it now 10-11. Panthers up by just 1.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I think we got to be more focused at is you got a little bit of a lead. And we can't be late on shooters. and let Browning get some momentum coming back into this game. As Belgrade turns the basketball over here. Tough pass for Gabby Weber to handle. Out of bounds, it'll be Browning basketball. 11-10 Belgrade, 3:15 here to go. Browning to inbound the basketball. Waiting on the officials. Officials inbounded. Here we go. Belgrade in their 2-3 defense, extended a little bit. Corner pass to Browning, back up to top to Olivia Hall. Olivia Hall dribbles it down to the corner to Jordan. Taylor Jordan swings it around. Jordan back over to Jordan. Sisters playing. Tip basketball, no good. Rebound, Kaya Hohenstein. She'll bring it up the floor herself.
All right, back here. Kaya Hohenstein now with the Panthers. Gets it to Weber. Weber loses the handle, though. Gets it back. Gets it now to Alexa Deming. Deming pass inside high post. Carlson kicks it out to Hohenstein. Hohenstein gets it to Weber in the key. Weber thinks about a shot. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer coming from Kaya is good. Kaya Hohenstein with another three-pointer.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Kaya. She's off to a great start, Nate, and that's what Belgrade wants in this basketball game. And you know as well as I do that when she gets going, she can fill it up quick.
So now Panthers lead 14-10 with 2:13 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, foul there. Coach Mike Deming kind of shaking his head on that call. What do you got there, Coach?
Well, I thought it was good defense, but the girls are playing great right now. Out of 10 points by Browning, 6 of the 10 have been on fast breaks, so our half-court defense has been rock solid. So, we just got to prevent them getting transition.
Again, that's boys head coach Mike Deming joining us on the broadcast today here from Great Falls. Panthers there concede a free throw, so now 14-11 Panthers
what a way to spend the spring break. Great Falls, is that the destination?
It's a destination, man. The state tournament's a special thing for boys and girls, and it's the goal for a lot of teams to be at. We've been fortunate to be there. The girls have been 2 years in a row. A lot of people go their whole career and not be at a state tournament, so this is exciting times.
All right, here, Browning with the ball. Gabby Weber misses the three for the Panthers. Here on the other end for the Indians, the three-pointer is good. That was from Jordan.
Is that her second?
The senior, yeah. She hit another one there on that left wing. Ties up the game 14 all. Now Weber with it, drives in left hand, pulls up inside the key, rolls around a couple of times, is good. Panthers on top now, 16-14.
What I like so far, though, is even though Browning's got a couple big shots on the three-point line to get back in the game, Belgrade's offense is really efficient right now, and they look very calm and pretty fluid. They're not they don't look nervous right now much at all.
Here's Browning with it now. Into the corner here, driving in, going up, hook shot in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound misses. Another offensive rebound goes to Browning. Just 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. Panthers on top by 2. Three-pointer here coming from Jordan. No good. Rebound long. Comes out to the Indians. Now a jump shot in the corner. No good. Another offensive rebound. That's about 5 offensive rebounds in this possession. Now here comes another three from the wing, and it's good. Make them pay. Made them pay for it there.
Is that Taylor Jordan or Ronell?
Taylor is number 23, I believe, is who hit that shot. Taylor Jordan.
There's 2 of them.
So now Carlson from the high post, no good. Ball loose. Kaya Hohenstein comes up with the offensive rebound. Her shot on the baseline is no good. Rebound goes to Browning with 25 seconds to go and a 1-point lead for Browning here in the first quarter. Jordan misses that lay-in. Rebound, offensive board for Browning. 17 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Browning up by 1 with the ball. Alexa Deming with the steal. Gets it up to Weber with 10 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, look to hold for one shot here. Try to get something set up.
Hohenstein gets it in the corner to Weber for 3. Her shot is blocked with point.
Stays here, girls. Stays here.
Yeah, 0.6 seconds to go.
That's no big deal. They got the shot they wanted, just couldn't get out quick enough. Great recovery by Browning. Belgrade retains possession. She was going to get a shot off, and that happens once in a while. So
now inbounding it under.
Can you get a catch and shoot here, Coach?
0.6 seconds.
This is tough, but you might be able to do maybe draw a foul.
Alexa Deming gets the inbound pass. Her shot goes up and is no good. So again, here at Expo Park in Great Falls, the Belgrade Panthers trailing after the first quarter, 16-17. Let's go ahead and step aside for 1 minute. You're listening to Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 KBOZ.
Oh, it's tough when you can spot up for three like that in transition. You know what I'm saying?
10 seconds.
Bring it here, man.
All right, we are back here at the Expo Park in Great Falls. Belgrade Panthers trailing these Browning Indians by 1 right now, getting the second quarter started. Hannah Gee with the ball here for the Panthers.
Yeah, Coach, what did you think of that first quarter there for the girls on
Great
both
start.
ends of the floor?
Great start. Very efficient offensively, playing hard. Our defense has been great in the half court. We just got to transition better.
Missed shot there by Belgrade. Now Browning with it on offense underneath the basket. Boy, big player underneath. Goes up, misses, gets her own rebound. Puts the second one back, no good. And another offensive rebound, and this time it's good. That was Tamika Gardapi, who was down there in low. A couple times she missed, and then gets it to a teammate to finally finish it off. So 19-16 Browning here with the lead.
Yeah, they have a lot of offensive rebounds here in the last couple possessions of what helped to take the lead there. So missed shot by Belgrade. Browning comes back in transition like Coach Deming was talking about. Another easy bucket, and Coach Fowler's got to take a 30. So great start for the Panthers, but tough start here in the second quarter.
Yeah, so a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here and remind you that this game is brought to you by Town & Country Foods. Save cash at Town & Country Foods, serving your local communities. Thank you for making this broadcast possible. Again, joining us here, special guest on spring break. Mike Deming took his family to Great Falls for spring break. Do the bosses at school know that you took spring break early here, or what?
Absolutely. It's always nice to come to Great Falls and watch some basketball. But at the same time, I mean, our girls are doing a great job with the first half, but I know Coach Fowler over there got a timeout. She's probably talking about that transition defense. We've given up too many points on transition. Get them in the half court, we're going to be all right.
Yeah, Coach Deming just talked about early on in the first quarter that once we got Browning straddled down there to the half court, got the tempo down a little bit, that's when Belgrade took the lead easily, actually, without any problems. And we've lost some girls in transition off threes and offensive rebounds, and there we just turn it over out of the timeout. So tough start for the Panther girls here. 21-16 Browning, 6:51 to go. Three-point shot up and good.
Boy, another one for Browning there. That was Olivia Hall who hit that shot.
She shot the ball, and I don't think she thought it was going to go in. She kind of hesitated and followed it, but that thing fell easy.
So now Panthers here with it on offense, trailing 24-16 inside, and fouled is, I believe, Megan McGinley, as the referee was in my way. Yeah, Megan McGinley down low is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot with 6:34 to go here until halftime. Again, Panthers trailing by 8.
Megan McKinley.
Yeah, that kind of helps, Nate. We stop the clock there, try to get to the free throw line, but she missed the first one there.
Yeah, McGinley's first free throw is no good as Ashley Senden checks into the game here for the Panthers. McGinley's now second free throw coming. It's on the way and good, so Panthers trailing now 24-17.
So a timeout here by Coach Arzu.
Browning gets a 30-second timeout.
So Browning takes a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, and with that 30-second timeout, we'll go ahead and remind you that this game is brought to you by Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking, as well as Rich's Flooring for quality you can stand on. You know, and early on we looked at this game. Belgrade started out hot. They were up by 3 or 4 early on in the first quarter, now down 7 here in the second. What do the Panthers got to do to kind of get back, stay close in this game, Mike Deming?
Yeah, I mean, our girls have moved the ball really well offensively. But the defense is transitions back a little bit better. But they've made some shots, and we'll just see what happens now.
We've been in these situations before with a team like Browning. 1 minute you're tied, then you get out of transition too bad, and then you're down 7 quickly, right?
That's what it was. They got some transition looks. We didn't get a defensive rebound. They got the offensive rebound for a wide open three-pointer, so that's some bad break by us. But our defense is pretty good right now. They're playing hard.
So here, Browning on offense here. 6 minutes to go until halftime. A couple more offensive rebounds for the Indians of keeping this possession alive. Is now in the wing inside to Hall. Hall goes up with it, misses. Rebound goes Bailey Christensen for the Panthers. Gets it to Hannah Gee. Hannah Gee brings it across midcourt. She sees a lane. She drives in. Left hand goes up, and she is fouled. So Hannah Gee will now head to the free throw line and try to cut into this 7-point lead that Browning has.
Well, Nate, Belgrade's been aggressive last couple possessions trying to get something going to the rim, which helps. You get fouled and then got contact on the last 2 possessions. And so but she missed her first 2. So unfortunately, we're not shooting great from the free throw line early on here.
So Gee here at the line. Second shot is good. So 1 for 2 for Belgrade from this trip. Hannah Gee, though, goes to the steal on the inbound. Doesn't get it. It's going to be Browning here. Hall bringing it down the court. Pulls in. Gets it out now. Here's Gardapi. Now high post here. Taylor Jordan. Inside pass nearly stolen away. And then Hannah Gee comes up with the steal for the Panthers.
And then we turn over right back over on the pass back to Gabby Weber.
Yeah, and then Olivia Hall lays it in. So now 26-18. Browning on top, 5:20 to go here till halftime.
Do you think she should have just took the ball up the floor there herself? She's a guard, or what would you like to have her done there usually?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's been playing a guard for a few years now. I think she could handle it, especially the way Browning's been playing defense. They've been looking for those easy passes for some layups, and they finally got one. So, I think next time she'll probably take the ball up the court.
All right, Gabby Weber here coming for the steal right here at the scorer's bench where we're sitting, and unable to save it before it goes out of bounds. So it will be Browning ball. Browning again leading 26-18 here in the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard with 5:02 to go in the second quarter.
And Coach Deming talking about that last possession where we had the rebound and Gee might have been able to just take it up the court herself, but she liked to try to pass it back over to Weber. She wasn't quite looking, and a Browning girl stole it for that easy layup. So Coach Fowler adjusts here. After the tip out of bounds by Weber, they go man-to-man now, Nate. Great block by Kaya Hohenstein. Oh!
Boy, Hall inside for Browning, lays it in off the glass.
That's a tough shot there. She just kind of half threw that one up, and it went in for her.
Weber, her shot misses. Offensive rebound. Christensen, her shot's blocked. Now it goes out of bounds. And let's see, still waiting on a call from the official.
Looks like it's going to stay here, Nate.
Yeah, it's going to be Belgrade ball under the Browning basket with 4:31 to go here until halftime.
Boy, this official right in front of us looks like he played Division I football.
I
can't even see the hoop.
Offensive tackle, can't see around him. And Kaya Hohenstein has it, though. She gets around. Panthers trail by 10 right now. Gee with it in the wing. Gets it all the way over to Senden. Kicks it out to Weber. Jump shot coming from Gabby Weber's no good. Rebound goes to Gardapi for Browning. Up ahead to Hall. Hall in a fast break. She traveled, and we get the call.
Coach Deming was saying that if that guy was officiating one of our games, he would not get a technical from him.
Yeah,
he would definitely
that
be
would have
quiet
deterred
in that
you from maybe saying things to the ref that you say sometimes.
Yeah, those I sometimes guard those guys, and they push me across the lane without me even putting much effort in. I just sliding across the lane. I think we have an assistant principal like that guy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gabby Weber hits a 15-foot jump shot for the Panthers to make it 20-28. Panthers down by 8 now. Under 4 to play here until the halftime break. Pass inside to Gardapi is tipped away by Bailey Christensen. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, good tip by Bailey there, not drawing the foul. She came off contact, so she didn't go through the player and got around her quick and then tipped the ball out of bounds. And Kaya doing a good job on that backside help, too, so that limited that high-low that they wanted.
The big basket that we just got. You know, we've been on a stretch there where we didn't score, so to cut it down to 8's big. Get a stop here might be. And a rebound would be big right there.
Yeah, offensive rebound for Browning goes to Gardapi. She puts it in. We'll have to get the rebounding stats at halftime, but right now, that's looking good for the Panthers.
Absolutely, Nate, is the difference in this basketball game right now. It's not that the Panthers' defense isn't good. They're getting. Weber
responds
shot.
right back with a long two-pointer, 22-30.
We just need to hold them to one shot, and when we're doing that, but we just can't get any first shot rebounds.
They're getting inside was a Browning Indian to lay it in to make it back a 10-point lead for Browning as Hannah Gee gets it to Senden under the basket. Her shot misses. She gets her own rebound, dribbles it out, gets it out to Gee. Now Senden in the corner. She'll shoot. Good. Ashley Senden with the baseline 16-foot jump shot. Cuts the lead back to 8 with under 3 to play here in the second quarter.
And that's all you got to do. That's the only adjustment Coach has got to really harp at halftime is we got to limit to one shot. So you got to get bodies on girls. And when you do that, they'll easily get back into this game. They got it back to 8 again.
Now inside and laid in good there, number 23. That was Taylor Jordan.
Yeah,
Here.
one of the Jordan clan. Both Jordan girls are really good, both averaging close to double digits.
Steal now up ahead to Browning. Up off the glass and good is Ronell Jordan. And we have a timeout here taken by Coach Sarah Fowler, as the score right now is the Browning Indians leading 36-24 with 2:17 to go till halftime. Let's go ahead and step aside for 1 minute. You were listening to the Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 1 minute. .217 to go here till halftime. The Belgrade Lady Panthers trailing the Browning Indians by 12. Belgrade with the ball as Hannah Gee brings it down the floor, gets it to Weber. Weber kicks it out to Hohenstein. Hohenstein, a three-pointer on the way, and she's fouled. Basket doesn't go in, but Kaya, is this going to be 3 free throws, I believe?
Yeah, it should be, Nate. Oh, he's calling for 2.
So maybe her foot was on the line.
Was she just on the line there, Coach?
I think she was. I think she stepped forward off that little screen and stepped right on the line. Close call.
2 shots here, 2 shots.
Hohenstein's first free throw is good. Lead now 11 for Browning with 2:06 to go till halftime. Second free throw is up, and this one is good as well. So now a 10-point lead. Kaya Hohenstein there goes 2 for 2 from the line. Substitution here for Browning is Gardepy is going to take a break, and that's the big player who's been getting all those offensive rebounds. This is the time to get that stop right now for Belgrade with 2 minutes to go till halftime. As with it now, here on the wing is number 35. That is Skunk Cap. Gets it here now on the baseline. Nearly a traveling violation. Coach Deming wanted to call, didn't get it. 1:46 to go here till halftime. Skunk Cap drives, kicks it out again in the corner to number 13. That's Goss. Now all the way around to Jordan, to her sister Ronell Jordan. Browning taking their time here on offense. Pass inside, nearly stolen away by Christensen.
Ooh.
And then a whistle with a foul called on the floor here. This is going to be against Belgrade.
Fouls on Hannah Gee. In for Belgrade.
Hannah Gee picks up the foul.
And for Browning, Veronica Reed.
So it'll be inbounded under the Panther basket with 1:30 to go. Browning will inbound this with a 10-point lead. Again, 1:30 to go in the second quarter, and Belgrade gets a steal. Turnover there on the inbound.
And that's a big play here. We got minute 20 to go. So if we get a quick score here, we know if we play defense hard, Browning's going to take a quick shot. They're not going to hold for one last shot quite yet. So
driving in is Gee, losing control as she goes up, no good. Rebound up ahead to Jordan. This is Taylor Jordan off the glass and good.
And that's a tough break. We got to take probably a little bit better shot there. That was a tough shot for her to take, and out of that tough shot, Browning takes advantage, and we miss a layup, and they make a layup.
Meanwhile, Bailey Christensen is fouled for the Panthers. This will send Bailey Christensen to the free throw line.
Fouls on Ronell Jordan, her first 15 foul for Browning.
So at the line with exactly 1 minute to go until halftime is Bailey Christensen for Belgrade. Her team trailing right now the Browning Indians 38-26 on the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard. And Browning right now substituting a couple new players into this game late in this first half. First shot on the way, no good.
And it doesn't help. We struggled at the free throw line here a little bit late, huh?
No, I mean, that was a great pass and knocked us down. Somehow, if we kept this within 10 by the half, it'd be great.
Misses both free throws, though. So now Browning with it, a 12-point lead and under a minute to play till halftime.
Yeah, we probably have at least 6 missed free throws here, Nate. Like Coach said, if the stop clock stops, we got to take advantage of that. And Browning's going to take a shot here, so we could easily have it under 10.
Thinking about it now in the corner is Jordan. She kicks it out to her sister, the other Jordan. Now with it, up top, pass down low. Jordan goes up, no good.
That's
offensive rebound, Ronell Jordan.
So great defense by Gabby Weber, but Jordan comes in with the easy offensive rebound. But Belgrade battles, tip, and we finally get the ball back here. 10 seconds to go, Nate.
10 seconds to go till half. Panthers trail by 12. Weber drives in, pass inside Deming. Her
Nice
shot's blocked,
pass.
but she's fouled with 5 seconds to go here in the half. Alexa Deming will go to the free throw line.
That's an excellent pass by Gabby Weber. Crowd wants a block off that, but referee calls the foul, so Belgrade gets another shot here at a couple free throws. Cut it to 10.
So Alexa Deming here at the line. Her shot is on the way and is no good off the back iron.
Yeah, I think 2 things we're going to look at halftime is just the offensive rebound stat line and what our free throw percentage is here.
That time she makes it, so 11-point lead here for Browning. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, halftime. This is Jordan. She's going to need to pull up. It'll be off the glass and no good. So that will do it for the first half of play. After one, the score, the Browning Indians 38, the Belgrade Panthers 27. We are now at the halftime show, so let's go ahead and step aside for 2 minutes and come back with some analysis from Belgrade boys head coach Mike Deming. You are listening to Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 FM. Back in 2 minutes.
And now for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Belgrade Panther Cheer Squad, coached by Shannon and Bethany, the Dream Team. Go Panthers!
It was good. It just went out for a minute at the end. Came back. It's okay. Halftime here at Expo Park in Great Falls. The Belgrade Lady Panthers trailing the Browning Indians 38-27, an 11-point lead for Browning. Again, we are joined by Belgrade boys head coach Mike Deming. Coach, you guys had a pretty good season of your own. Talk a little bit about your guys' season and a couple special seniors that you had.
Well, you get me emotional talking about my seniors, Mr. Parsegian, but I had 5 great seniors. I mean, great leaders, great men. I can't ask for better guys. The younger guys just love looking up to these guys. I can't say enough about my seniors this year. They really played hard and had a great year.
And let's go ahead and just talk about one guy a lot of people might have heard about, Dawson Fowler. That's the senior you're probably going to miss the most, all-time leading scorer in Belgrade school history, leader for the team for the last couple years. Talk about just his last season and then going forward. Now it's Belgrade basketball post-Dawson Fowler era.
Well, Dawson's a special player. I mean, he's a genuinely kind guy. He's not arrogant or abrasive. Everybody looks up to him. He's a great role model. And I've never been around a guy that's worked harder in my coaching career. So to have him for the last 4 years has been special. Moving on, it's a big challenge for some guys. You know, my guys are going to have to realize how hard he worked to play good, and they're going to have to put some time in the offseason to make us competitive. And there's a direct correlation between hard work and being successful, and that's what we're hoping for in the future.
All right, again, that is Belgrade head coach Mike Deming joining us here at the broadcast of the girls' game. Again, the score here, the Browning Indians leading the Belgrade Panthers 38-27. I got to remind our viewers that this broadcast is brought to you by Northwest Energy. Northwest Energy is to the Montana High School Athletic Association and helps students explore new boundaries. You can explore new boundaries too with Northwest Energy's new bill payment options. To learn more, click northwesternenergy.com and click on the Manage Your Account and choose from the menu of bill paying options. Explore your boundaries with new payment option solutions from Northwestern Energy. So let's go ahead and do this. We are working on some of our halftime statistics here. Let's step aside for 2 more minutes and recognize some sponsors here on KBOZ, and then we'll be back in 2 minutes with more halftime analysis. You are listening to Belgrade Panther basketball on 93.7 KBOZ. All right, third quarter, just moments from getting underway here at Expo Park in Great Falls. Again, the Belgrade Lady Panthers trailing the Browning Indians 38-27 after a first half that saw Belgrade on top throughout most of the first quarter, and then Browning really taking control as we got into that second quarter. But I'm going to go ahead and send this over to our coaches over here to analyze some of the statistics from the first half.
Yeah, Ronell Jordan for Browning, the leading scorer for them, Coach. She's got 17 at half. But Kaya kind of offset her with 13. But some of the other things that you and I talked about here at half, and you talked about all first half, was offensive rebounds, which Browning had 11, and their transition points. So what else can you expound on these things that you see?
Well, I was looking at the stats as well, and they have 24 points in the paint, which means they're getting easier shots than we are. A lot of that was on transition layups, which is you just got to get back and play defense. And then, the other one is just on top of the transition is the offensive rebounding. If you offensive rebound the ball, you're a couple feet from the rim, and these girls are putting the ball back in the hole, and they're scoring at a high percentage in the paint. But I thought Coach Fowler's done a great job of managing the first half. When Browning went on a run, she called a timeout. She slowed them down. They regrouped, and they've just been fighting away at it and chipping away at it. But we're going to have to change those statistics in the second half to be successful.
Yeah, you talked about their offensive rebounding percentage is around 80%, which means on their misses, 80% of their misses, they get the ball back.
Yeah, that's a high percentage. Obviously, the varsity basketball, these girls are good enough that they're going to make these layups go in, and state tournament, and you got to protect the paint. Our girls need to step up and defend better and throughout the quarter, getting stops, playing together. I really like the way Gabby's playing. They're sharing the basketball. They're taking good shots. Our offense is not the problem here. Our defensive is the issue. We got to clean that up. We got to rebound better. And Browning's going to shoot the ball. We know that. They always have. They're not going to slow it down. So when they shoot it, we need to rebound it, and I think that's going to be a big outcome.
All right, again, there is just 40 seconds to go here until the start of this third quarter. As again, the Belgrade Panthers are trailing here at halftime by 11. I want to remind you that this game is brought to you by Doc and Nelson Funeral Service and Crematory, helping families celebrate a life lived. There is a difference. So Coach Deming now joining us on the headset. Hey, Coach, how's it feel to be on the headset?
Well, I'm not used to being on the headset, so this is nice that I was able to get these on. It's hard to hear. Our band is incredible. They're loud. Halftime entertainment by our cheer squad is tremendous. You can't say enough. Everybody's on their game at the state tournament.
All right, here we go. Just ready to start this third quarter of play. And Browning will start out with the ball on offense. Inbounding it here for the Indians is Taylor Jordan, a name you've heard a couple times as she gets it into Olivia Hall.
Yeah, we'll see what our defense does right here coming out of halftime. They got a set play. See if we can rebound the ball and get down and get some points on the board.
So here's Hall, gets it now to Jordan. Jordan looking inside. She's got Gardapi down low, likes to keep it outside here to Ronell Jordan. Ronell picks up her dribble. She gets inside to Gardapi. It's tipped away, though, out of bounds by Bailey Christensen.
Well, you see it change right away. Coach Fowler decided to go man right out of half. I think the big issue of a zone is sometimes you can challenge shots, but you don't rebound very well in a zone. And so she's thinking probably the same lines that we need to get a rebound better. And the rebound, we just go guard our person and then block them out.
Hey, nice play there by Ashley Senden for the Panthers. Ball's passed in low to Gardapi, who's been in problems all day on the glass. And Ashley Senden for the Panthers gets her hands in there and ties up the ball for a jump ball call in favor of Belgrade. So now inside is Taylor Christensen for the Panthers. She is fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Can't ask for a better start. Great defensive stance, good stop, and now we ran great offense for a good look. You know what? I think we've missed 3 of our last 4 free throws, so this is big.
Christensen's free throw is on the way, and it rolls around a couple times and good. Gets the lead back to just 10 now for Browning. Belgrade needing to stay here within arm's reach to stay in this game. Look for Kaya Hohenstein from 3. She's been a big one to get Belgrade in these postseasons. So second free throw good. Now just a 9-point lead for Browning. As here with it is Olivia Hall. She passes to Jordan. It's stolen away from Hannah Gee and then goes out of bounds. Who did it touch last? It's going to say it went off of a Belgrade Panther, so it will be Browning ball. 7:06 to go here in the third. Browning up by 9. Pass inside, Gardapi at the high post. Kicks it out to Jordan. Her three-pointer's on the way. Is good. Boy, Ronell Jordan does not miss. Up ahead now, Ashley Senden. Senden kicks it out to Hohenstein. Hohenstein in the corner, looking for a teammate. Her pass all the way across is tipped around loose. The loose ball ends up in the hands of Christensen for Belgrade. Now to Hohenstein. Hohenstein gets it to Weber. 6:35 to go here in the third. Three-pointer from Hannah Gee is no good. Rebound goes to Browning. Panthers still trail by 12.
Yeah, it took a little bit of a quick shot there. It wasn't too bad of a shot, but they do a good job getting back, and that's what you got to do on defense. The help side was late, but she missed the shot. Good recovery by Gabby Weber on the defense. 2 good possessions on defense, and then, over the back.
All right.
So we get called there.
If you're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds, you might get called for an over the back once in a while, too. So
and that's what happens when you get a body on them.
Panther ball here, down by 12 with 6:06 to go here in the third quarter. as Hohenstein has it, gets it to Weber. Now pass inside Christensen, kicks it out to Guy. Guy a couple times on the floor, picks it up, gets it to Weber. Weber dribbles left hand and is fouled. And she was fouled there by number 21, Olivia Hall.
And I think that's what Belgrade's got to continue to do, is be aggressive. I know, Coach, we've always talked about that, especially with a team who's that aggressive defensively with their hands. That's Browning's third team foul. Is we always talked about our guards pressing the issue, right? Get some of those hand checks.
Absolutely. I mean, if we can get a few more of those, we can get to the line, shoot some free throws. Easy way to get some points. But our offense has looked really good this second half. And, we gave up the 3, but our offense is very clean right now.
So that's Browning's 4th team foul.
And it's on Olivia Hall. That's 2 fouls for her just in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, and exactly right, Nate. So Belgrade's just got to continue to play solid like this, and looks like Belgrade might be going to the free throw line here sooner than later off 1-and-1 if this trend keeps going.
Here's Guy with it, gets it to Senden. Senden inside to Christensen in the high post. Now
nice
down
pass.
low, Guy. Wow. Good play there by the Panthers.
Yeah, I got it to the high post, broke the offensive down, broke the defensive down by getting it to the high post, and Hannah Gee does a great job of, once it gets to the high post, getting in the vision of Bailey Christensen there and getting the backdoor cut, and she finds her for the layup.
So now for the Indians here, 10-point lead for Browning as they have the ball. Thinking about the three-pointer, Hall gets it now, picks up her dribble, goes up and is fouled. So Olivia Hall will go to the free throw line with 5:06 to play here in the third. And her team, the Browning Indians, leading by 10.
Olivia Hall's line shooting 2.
Hall's first free throw here coming. On the way and is good. So now 42-31, Browning on top. Second free throw is good as well. Full court pressure here now from Browning, and they back off as Hannigy's going to bring it across midcourt. Senden now in the corner, back out to Gee. Now pass inside to Christensen. Christensen double team, goes up off the glass, and is called for travel. Well, that's a tough call.
Bring coach in on that. Sometimes I'm a bad judge of that because I'm always for our team, but did you feel that was a travel there?
Well, I mean, that's one thing that you can always kind of officiating sometimes. I'm not sure who watches their feet and who's watching the ball, and I think that's always a questionable area. Sometimes the feet look like they shuffle, but other times it seems like you get the call.
Well, either way, it's a turnover and then turned right back over as Gabby Weber steals this pass.
Yeah, great job by Gabby Weber on the backside defense.
Weber picks up her dribble, gets it out to Gee now on the wing, then pass inside Christensen. She'll get it to Senden on the high post. Back out to Hannah Gee, jump shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Ronell Jordan. And with 4:21 to go here in the third and a 12-point lead, Browning has the ball. High screen on Weber. Hall drives in, picks up her dribble, goes up hook shot. It is no good. Rebound Gabby Weber for Belgrade.
Yeah, hopefully Gabby and Kaya can get a couple shots up here. Exactly what we need.
Kaya Hohenstein's three-pointer is no good. Offensive rebound for Belgrade, then has lost control.
Oh, that's
now,
tough.
Up ahead here, skunk cap off the glass is no good. Rebound goes to Hannah Gee for Belgrade.
Get it right back to
Senden, pass inside to Gee. Gee kicks it back out to Senden. Now Weber on the right wing, gets it to Gee up top. Panthers trailing by 12 with 4:35 to go here in the third, and a foul on the floor.
Yeah, we got to keep attacking, especially when once you know the officials are really calling that hand check, and you get a step on a defender, whether you're going to score or not. You got to take them off the bounce to collect that foul. Even if you get to the rim and nothing's there, you can circle dribble back out. But I think Belgrade's got to continue to press the issue here because it stops the clock, and we'll be able to get to the line here. 15th foul for Browning.
Weber with it now on the left wing. Gets it to Deming. Back out to Weber. Now inside pass, Alexa Deming looking for Carlson. Ball's tipped away, stolen. Now up ahead here to number 5, Running Crane, and we have a whistle.
Oh boy, that was quick there.
And a foul called on the floor.
Be Maya Reed's foul, right?
Yeah, that was on Maya Reed. I believe that's just her first.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here taken. This is a 30-second timeout, so let's stay right here at Expo Park in Great Falls and remind you that this game is brought to you by Bridger Orthopedic and Sports Medicine for all of life's motions, as well as First Security Bank, your locally owned and operated neighborhood bank serving the Gallatin Valley since 1919, member FDIC. Again, we are so lucky to be joined on this broadcast by Mike Deming, who's on his spring break vacation. It's tough to get you off the clock, man. I mean, even on vacation, you're still here talking hoops here up in Great Falls. Panthers now trailing by 12. They've struggled to cut into this lead, but what have you seen so far in the third quarter?
Well, you know, I think we played great that first quarter. In the second quarter, we gave up about 10 points, and we just can't overcome that 10-point mark. We cut it to 9, and we just can't get any closer. We make a little run, and then they continue to make shots, and so we've got to cut into this lead and try to get under 9 and see what happens then.
Here, Browning with the ball, working it around the perimeter. Belgrade in a man-to-man defense, extended out a little bit here, trying to put a little pressure here on Browning. Pass high post, stolen away, Maya Reed. Reed's got Weber with her. Gets it to Gabby. Gabby, left side, left hand, off the glass,
job.
good.
And she's really good with her left hand with some contact, and there was no foul there, but she can handle some pressure and contact and still finish with the left hand, so great job by Gabby. Great job by Maya Reed getting ahead and give Browning a little taste of their own medicine with transition.
So talking about that 10-point mark, it's where we're at right now. Browning leads 43-33. Now inside is Jordan. She puts it in. Taylor Jordan there. You've heard a lot about Ronell and Taylor Jordan here today for Browning.
Yeah, we just talked. We get something so good in transition, and we just can't get in that lead. We just give another bucket up there, right?
Exactly. I mean, we were able to get a score, but then we just are exchanging baskets. Nice basket by Jaden right there, but we're just exchanging baskets. We got to get a stop. We play a game in practice called stop, score, stop. That's exactly what we need to do right now. We got to get a stop. We just got to score. Let's get a stop. Let's play that game.
Jaden Blakely into the game for the Panthers, lays one off the glass to make it back to 10-point, but then right back at you is Taylor Jordan to respond right back and extend the lead back to 10 as Weber has it now up top. 1:45 to go here in the third. 12-point lead for Browning. Maya Reed finds Blakely. Blakely drives in, picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Alexa Deming. Alexa Deming for three on the way.
Oh, big shot.
Bring in Coach Mike. Mike Deming, he's saying, hey, we got it. We've cut in a little bit. 9-point lead
back
right
to
now.
9.
That's
a huge shot, actually. And sometimes what happens is when you score like that, it helps you feed off the D a little bit.
And as we have a traveling violation, speaking of a little momentum there.
Well, we got what we wanted. We got a shot, and now we get a stop.
So 1:13 to go in the third quarter. Panthers trailing by 9 with the ball. Gabby Weber gets it to Reed. Back to Weber. Weber drives in, jump shot on the way. Is
big
good.
Shot by Gabby Weber.
Gabby Weber for 2.
Here we go.
7-point game now, under a minute to play in the third. This is the run Belgrade needs to close out this quarter. Need to get a stop now on defense. Is now running loose here. Stolen away by Jaden Blakely.
Great help by Jaden Blakely. She does a great job, too, getting it to Gabby Weber.
Weber nearly lost it. Gets it to Reed. 39 seconds to go in the third. Belgrade with the ball. Again, trailing by 7 right now. This is as close as Belgrade's been here in this second half.
And if they're going to hold for one shot, it's got to be in Gabby Weber's hands. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Alexa Deming will shoot.
Feeling hot, but
no
good
good
a big
offensive
rebound. But yeah, I
That
think
was
Gabby's
huge
got
rebound.
Gabby's an incredible ball player with the
nice,
with the dribble.
nice play
So
there, though. They take advantage of McKenna.
Carlson for 2.
Carlson gets the 2 for Belgrade. 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Belgrade down 5. It looks like Browning's going to hold for the final shot. This is this is Jordan now. Drives in baseline. Under the basket is fouled. That was Taylor Jordan who drove baseline, came up underneath the basket. Fouled with 2 seconds to go here in the third, and Taylor Jordan at the free throw line. 47-42, Browning on top as Belgrade's been on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, we'll see how Taylor Jordan is. Misses that first one. She's only a 51% free throw shooter, so really not a bad foul late there, Coach. not bad on her. So I think as the game goes on, they have to realize that she's only a 50% free throw shooter. Hopefully Coach Fowler, the staff, sees that in their head right now.
Yep.
I know we've during games, we always kind of looked at that, right? Which player to foul towards the end of the game.
Hey, so after 3 quarters, the score, Browning 47, Belgrade 42. Let's go ahead and step aside for 1 minute and be back with the 4th quarter. You're listening to Belgrade Panther basketball on 93.7 KBOZ. Back in 1 minute.
Shot, though.
Start of the 4th quarter here at Expo Park. Browning with the ball. I want to apologize to our viewers for the occasional dead air. We have some internet buffering as we depend on an internet stream to make this broadcast possible. And here at Expo Park in Great Falls, it's not our best setup. So we do want to apologize for the occasional buffering on our channel as a three-pointer from Gabby Weber. Gabby Weber hits the 3. It's a 2-point game. Panthers are in this one.
Big shot. Yeah, what did you call this? A concrete what?
A concrete jungle.
Oh, jungle. Yeah,
Yep.
That's right.
Now going inside is Hall. She passes to Jordan. Her shot is no good. Rebound on the offensive side for Browning. Gabby Weber now comes away with the defensive board, and Belgrade could tie or take the lead on this possession.
Yeah, and that's what happens. That's what Coach Deming was talking about. If you can get one shot up, they miss their shot, and we rebound off that, and that's what it takes. One stop at a time.
3-pointer from Reed on the way. No
Whoa.
good. Rebound goes to Jordan. Gets it up ahead to her sister, Ronell Jordan.
Probably not the shot we wanted there, Nate, off our rotation, but she was open, so nonetheless she took it.
Olivia Hall inside pass to Taylor Jordan. Her shot off the glass is good. 49-45, Browning with the lead.
So you gotta calm down here and get good offensive possessions here like they did in the first half, because everybody's got a little bit of momentum here. The game's tightening up, and the referee calls it. Easy call for the official. That gets Browning to their 6th team foul. 6.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. It looks like if we keep being aggressive, we're going to get to the free throw line early, Nate.
Yep, free throws here are going to be important for Belgrade, as we'll be in the 1-and-1 on the next foul. With 6:31 to go here in the 4th quarter, Belgrade trailing the Browning Indians 49-45, and Belgrade inbounding it right now as it's in the corner to Christensen. Now back inside to Christensen. She's triple teamed, but she goes up, misses front iron. Ball's loose on the floor. Panthers trying to come away with it. They do.
Oh, geez.
Miss the shot, and then up ahead now for Browning. Here in a fast break is Skunk Cap. She'll go off the glass and good. 51-45, Browning on top. 6 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, 2 tough shots there, one by Bailey, one by McKenna. And then Browning goes back to their transition mode. So we'll see how long Coach Fowler goes with both bigs, with McKenna and Christensen on the floor.
Here's Reed with it for the Panthers. Gets it to Weber. Weber, long
That's the
shot on the wing.
want.
No good. Rebound. Bailey Christensen comes up with it for Belgrade.
Yeah, she's
Another
just got to keep feeding Gabby. Those are 2 great shots by Gabby, just off the mark, but that's what you want.
Oh, it should have been a double dribble call against
pinned on
Browning.
her. Yeah, it got pinned on her body there, and she moved.
Instead, Skunk Cap shoots for 3. No good. Rebound, Carlson.
And that's the one thing that McKenna's height does for Belgrade here is on those rebounds, she can get a hand tip that's a little taller than the Browning girls and kind of secure the rebound. So that good advantage right there.
Weber, long jump shot on the way. No good, front iron.
It's all right. Another good shot by Gabby Weber. You got Kaya and Hannah Gee coming back into the game.
Skunk Cap misses. Rebound, McKenna Carlson for Belgrade. 5 minutes to go in this game.
Yeah, we just haven't been able to hit the shot here. He's got some 3 great looks, and we've been rebounding it, and Browning's been limited to offensive rebounds. So
sure.
51-45.
Panthers trail by just 6. Gabby Weber's baseline jump shot's no good. Offensive rebound, Christensen no good.
Yeah, got the shots we want.
Boys stuck here at 45 on the scoreboard for Belgrade. Now driving in is Olivia Hall, and she puts it off the glass with the left hand to extend the lead back out to 8 right now for Browning with 4:30 to go in the game.
Yeah, that's tough there. Yeah, and that's a good timeout. It's been scoreless for a few minutes, and need to get a couple of your starters back in the basketball game to see if you can get a little extra firepower here as well.
So with that timeout taken by Coach Fowler on the floor, let's step aside for just 30 seconds. Again, that's just 30 seconds. You are listening to the Belgrade Panthers on 93.7 KBOZ. .424 remaining in the fourth quarter. The Belgrade Lady Panthers have fought their way back into this game, cut it to 2, but now trail by 8 to the Browning Indians. Want to remind you that this game on 93.7 is brought to you by the Tire Factory. Always on time, always the right tire, always the right price, and always the best warranty. And joined once again here by Belgrade boys head coach Mike Deming here for the final moments of this game as going to bring him back on. Coach, we cut it to 2. It's back to 8. What's Belgrade got to do here in this final 4.5?
Well, we should be rested. We brought in some fresh girls. They should be ready to go. I think you got to look to be aggressive here. We're in the bonus. We need to get to the line. I think we got to go at the zone, make them hand check us, get to the line. Driving kicks, looking for that, but we got to get stopped still.
Yeah, Hohenstein misses the 3. It was tipped away. Now up ahead, stolen by Gabby Weber.
Come on, Gabby, go.
Gabby Weber on a fast break. She's
go all the way.
Defenders on her. She pulls up on the block, loses the handle. It goes out of bounds, but it was touched by a Browning Indian.
She got the jump stop, so she didn't take the charge, and she was going to cross over on the girl. Unfortunately, the ball got caught on the hip of the Browning girl, but we retained possession nonetheless.
Weber with it in the corner. Picks up her dribble. She needs a teammate. She finds Guy. Guy will bring it back up top with under 4 minutes to play in this game. Hohenstein will shoot the long 3.
Oh! Coach Fowler there for a minute was not happy because I think Hannah was a little late getting it to Kaya, but nonetheless she hit her just on a reversal pass 3 feet behind the line.
Meanwhile, Browning is fouled. Drive on the baseline there by Skunk Cap. But Kaya Hohenstein, as usual, just boom, hits an NBA 3.
Yeah, that's huge. Cuts it to 5 here.
This will send, though, Dulcie Skunk Cap to the free throw line here for Browning.
Coach, we talked about actually Browning, not great free throw shooting team all around, only around just above 50% as a team.
Yeah, they made that one, but there's some girls that we could maybe start fouling when they decide to do that. But, you know, I think offensively we got to start going towards the rim for driving kicks. We're going to get Gabby a quick breather, and I expect to see her back in around the 3-minute mark.
So now Skunk Cap puts up her second shot. This one's good. So she hits both, and then a timeout is taken by Browning. So 3:35 to go here on the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard. Browning Indians 55, the Belgrade Panthers 48. Let's stay right here and remind you that this game is brought to you by Town & Country Foods. Save cash at Town & Country Foods, serving your local communities. As well as Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance. Since we missed out on the Ty Elliott State Farm Insurance pregame show trying to get set up for this broadcast, we ought to let you know that you shouldn't just think about retirement, plan for it. Call Ty Elliott at State Farm in Belgrade at 388-3178. So again, Panthers had cut into this lead, had cut it to a 2-point lead, and then extended back out to 8. Kai Hohenstein hits a big 3 to cut back to 5, and then we said they weren't a very good free throw shooting team. They respond by hitting 2 free throws right as we say that. So that's where we stand with Browning 55, Belgrade 48 with 3:35 to go in this game.
In overtime, Sia Russell 51, Glacier 49.
And coming out of this timeout, it will be Belgrade ball with the full distance of the court to go here. No full court press. You know, Browning has really backed off and let Belgrade come down the floor, as Hanaghi will get the ball for the Panthers and bring it down.
Yeah, I don't think their team is designed as much as like Hardin's team to pressure the whole game, but Browning will pressure you. But with the lead, Coach Arjus elects to just play defense in the half court, force tough shots, and they force a tough shot from Kaya there, so misses off the mark. Browning with possession.
So now coming in with it is Jordan. She kicks it out to Olivia Hall. Hall with it up top now. Just about at that 3-minute mark in this game. Again, Browning up by 7. It's taking time off the clock. Oh! Now Skunk Cap pass inside here. Jordan goes up.
Nice defense by
Blocked
Kaya, but she gets it right back.
Yep. And
then, no way. Sorry. That is not a foul.
A touch foul.
There was no contact. She had both hands on the basketball. Should have been a jump basketball or a steal. And the tough thing is that official was on the backside of the player, so it looks like a reach in, but the official who has the vision is on our side, didn't even make the call. So that should have been a jump ball or at least a steal.
Now Olivia Hall drives in left hand, passes inside here to Gardapi, who puts it in off the glass. 9-point lead for Browning with 2:35 to go.
Well, we got to be aggressive here, and like Coach Deming said at the quarter, we got to be aggressive and get to the rim because it's going to stop the clock. They're going to foul us.
Kaya Hohenstein.
Oh!
Hits it.
It's huge.
6-point lead now for Browning, and that's who you depend on to make that shot. She's done it all postseason long here for Belgrade for these past 2 years. So 2:12 to go in this game. Belgrade needs a stop on defense.
Do we got to extend the pressure here a little bit, Coach?
Yeah, I think Ray's looking to pull it out and run some clock. We've got to definitely overplay. Good defensive position.
Stolen by Belgrade. Hohenstein ahead. Weber
right
kicks
there.
it out.
That's
Hohenstein.
what you want. Oh,
thought about the 3.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be a kick back there for a 3.
Now
we're going to let her
coming.
shoot. No, air ball off the mark.
And out of bounds. Boy, we could tell from our vantage point that was no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Browning ball with 1:45 to go. And Browning on top 57-51.
With Browning being about a 50% free throw shooting team,
well,
even though there's a minute 45, do you think it would be a good time to start fouling?
I think so. We only have 5 fouls. We need to get up in the passing lanes, go for steals, see if we can't get something the other way. In terms of the paint, rebound better, and also.
So here, Browning with it on offense. It's Hall, gets it in the corner to Skunk Cap, guarded by Weber. 1:30 to play in this game. Browning up by 6.
Coach Fowler telling her to get out, keep pressuring, keep pressuring. There you go. That's okay.
Yep, that's Ashley Senden guarding number 31, Ronell Jordan, and then drawing a foul on the floor. It's aggressive play up near midcourt, but that's what Belgrade needs to do. To either
that's
get a
okay.
steal or stop the clock.
Try to go for steals like Coach just said. We're going to get a timeout from Coach Sarah Fowler because, you have to stop the clock, but it's okay to foul these guys. We got to make Browning earn it from the line because they're only about a 50% free throw shooting team from the line total. They've had it hit a few in the last couple times, but you still got to play that percentage, especially with the position you're in.
All right, so once again, we've got 1:21 to go here on the Bozeman Ford Lincoln RV scoreboard. Browning leads it 57-51, and it's Browning ball, and we just hit the 6th team foul. So next foul will send a player to the free throw line. And Coach Deming, if you're in the Belgrade huddle, who are you telling our girls to foul right now?
Well, I like to, looking at the stats, I like to probably go that number 21, Olivia Hall, catch the ball, maybe foul her. She's shooting about 30% on the year. But really we're down to minute 21, down 6. We need to look to maybe foul or get steals right away.
All right, so both teams are back out on the floor, ready to finish this final 1:21 of the game, and it's sent into Ronell Jordan.
Yeah, that's the one you might want to try to go for there.
She gets it to
That's
Hall.
the one you got to foul. That's what Coach Deming said. You got to recognize when the person with the ball who you want to foul has the basketball. That's the one you want to foul, and Olivia Hall had the basketball, and that's a great time to try to go for the steal and get a foul, but they don't quite connect. So, but we do foul on the other hand.
Yep, foul Dulcie Skunk Cap. So Dulcie Skunk Cap will
she's
go
about
to the line.
53% on the year, so not too bad there. But but she's hit the last 2.
Yep.
Like Coach just said. But you want to take the percentage.
She's going to miss these 2.
Well, we'll see.
The
That's
foul was against Gabby Weber, and she hustled all the way out of bounds, took out a couple chairs on the Browning sideline. Skunk Cap free throw, no good. Rebound goes to Christensen.
Good job, Nate. Law of average. You're a math guy.
Yep, ahead to Gee. 1 minute to play. Panthers down by 6.
Got to be aggressive.
Hohenstein for 3. And they call her out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a tough call there. That's a big call.
So turnover gives Browning the ball with 58
Got a foul.
seconds
There you
to
go. Good. That's
And,
a good foul there. So Hannah Gee fouls.
Olivia Hall.
Yeah, Olivia Hall there, who we just talked about, is about 32%. I think even Olivia Hall hit her last free throw, but we'll see if the law of average comes into play here again.
Yeah, this is it. 56 seconds to go in the game. Hall here at the free throw line.
When you're playing this free throw game and they're not good, you really have to box out here, right, if you're going to play that game.
Absolutely. She was able to knock that
first.
one down on 30% of the year. It's a big one, but we need to get this rebound right here. But I think somehow Gabby's got to get the ball and look to be aggressive right here, see if we can't get to the free throw line.
So second free throw here is on the way, and it is good as well. So shooting above her average is Olivia Hall.
You got to hand it to her. That's what we wanted. But I think Coach Deming's right. If you give it to Gabby, she's great off the dribble. We've had some looks
Hannah
with
Gee,
three-point
three-point
shots,
were
but
good.
we still haven't gotten to that bonus, which has been a tough thing because Browning was 5 or 6 like 3-4 minutes ago, and I don't think we really recognize that as well. Bringing Coach Deming back in here, you talk because Gabby's got a great handle, right?
Great handle. I mean, she's really good at getting traffic. Sometimes that zone, it looked like they were in a 1-3-1, and that usually has a middle.
Meanwhile, here on the floor, Browning misses a free throw, but then gets an offensive rebound, and now this is going to send to the free throw line here. It's hard to see the number with a long ponytail over her
It should be
back.
Taylor, 31.
It's Taylor Jordan.
No.
Or Ronell Jordan, excuse me.
Ronell,
She's shooting
sorry,
2 here in a
Ronell,
double
yep.
bonus. And that extends the lead now to 60-51 with just 38 seconds to go.
Yeah, I was mentioning, with Gabby, she can really get in the lane, but when they 1-3-1, they usually have a person in the middle that protects the rim and also stops the dribble, and I think they've done a nice job of eliminating that.
Both free throws good now. Panthers with it. Turnover now, loose ball out of bounds. It's going to be Belgrade ball with 31 seconds to go. Problem is Panthers are trailing by 10. Inbounding it here under the Browning basket. Inbounded to Weber.
Oh, and that's off Gabby. Good thing she grabbed it because that would have been over and back.
Hohenstein
That's what you
for
want right
three.
there.
No
because
good.
you could have got it last time out there, but she misses.
Offensive rebound, but then tipped away by Browning. So 20 seconds to go in this game, and Belgrade will inbound it again under the hoop, down by 10. Into Christensen, now back to Weber. Weber finds Hohenstein for 3. No good. Offensive rebound. Kaya Hohenstein goes back up, misses. This time Browning comes away with the board. Just 9 seconds to go in this game. All the way up ahead here to Skunk Cap. Now to Jordan. She lays off the glass, no good. But finishing it is Gardapi, and that will do it. The final score here at Expo Park in Great Falls. The Browning Indians 63, the Belgrade Panthers 51. So Panthers with a nice effort, but just not enough down the stretch there in the fourth.
Yeah, we cut it to just under, about 5 points there, and even less. But we just couldn't hold on. I thought when we had that, when we had it down to 4 or 5 there, we probably just need to settle down and execute a little bit more as far as maybe getting that 7th team foul to help us stop the clock on our end.
Yeah, I think we cut it to 2. I think it was 47-45, but I tell you, Browning, they answered with some big shots and offensive rebounds, and we just couldn't get a stop when it was down the stretch. But, I thought the girls competed really hard and played hard and played together. I thought it was a good game.
Yeah, I felt that too, Nate, that they had good demeanor today. They weren't nervous. I thought they played a very fluid basketball game overall. There were some mistakes we had to do in the first half that we couldn't quite overcome. We about did, but I think the girls, they were ready to play.
All right, so once again, the final score here, the Browning Indians 63, the Belgrade Panthers 51. This means Belgrade will be in a loser-out game tomorrow at 12:30, and that's against Hamilton, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
we about beat Havre today.
Yeah, so Hamilton's a tough team. That's who Belgrade's going to have tomorrow right here at Expo Park. in Great Falls. A game at 12:30 again on 93.7 KBOZ. Again, for any technical issues that you might have noticed, that was all from our end. We just want to let you know that struggled a little bit with our connection here at Expo Park in Great Falls. It's a nice facility, but not the best as far as connecting for some of these internet streams. So we're going to try to work on a couple things to make tomorrow work out a little bit better for our viewers there. But for our guest commentator, Mike Deming, and my co-commentator here, Andy Mianovich. Guys, thanks for joining us today.
What time's the start tomorrow?
12:30, I believe. Is that right? 12:30.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on. I enjoyed this. There's a great atmosphere here watching the girls play. And thanks for having me on again.
Okay, so again, Panthers dropped this first one here in the quarterfinals. They'll be back at loser out action tomorrow at 12:30. For Nate Parsegan, though, let's go ahead and kick this one back to Ed at the station.